Good morning, guys. Let's begin with the Zoom today. As you guys see in the homepage, it says to take out. We're going to take notes today. Right here, it says take notes. So, what I want every single one of you guys to do right now is grab a piece of paper and pencil to write with. If you hate writing and you prefer typing, then open up a Google document or open up a Word document wherever you know you'll save them. It's important that you keep these and you do not lose them, because tomorrow you're going to turn in the notes that you that you take today. Okay, you're going to turn in the notes that you take today. Remember, over and over again last week I kept annoying you guys, telling you guys that this week we're going to go hard or go home. This is the week. Remember, this all week we're going to be extremely busy. In fact, I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be doing this entire week. Let me scroll down real quick. If you guys notice down here, it says Monday. Today, we're going to have a new lesson. We're starting a new unit, and you guys are taking notes. You guys already are doing that right now. Check. Tomorrow, Tuesday, you guys are going to continue taking notes on wherever you're writing them on or wherever you're typing them in. And then whenever the Zoom ends, at that moment, you're going to go, or I'll give you guys a few minutes before the Zoom ends. Whatever you have written down or typed down, you're going to turn in the notes, okay? It's just turn them in after Zoom. Wednesdays, you guys know how Wednesdays goes, right? At 12, if you guys have a bad grade, if you guys have an F or a D, or if you guys need help on a missing assignment, at 12, I have my Zoom. Hopefully this Wednesday someone joins. Thursday, after Wednesday, okay, on Thursday, guess what? We're going to start the class by taking a short little quiz. I promise this quiz will only be like 4 or 5 questions. It's not going to be a lot, okay? And then after you're done with the quiz, you're not going to get to leave. That would be nice. No, you guys are going to stay, and we're going to continue a lesson on Zoom, okay? And it's really, and this is our first assignment to turn in on Tuesday. On second, our second assignment, it will be on Thursday. And then our third assignment will be on Friday. You guys are going to turn in a week 35 discussion on Friday. And after that, you just open that assignment, turn it in. There's no need to Zoom on Friday, honestly. Okay. But you guys do have 3 whole assignments to turn in. Okay. And actually, to do Friday's assignment right here, you have to be in Thursday's Zoom. Okay. Or at least watch the video that I'm going to put on YouTube, so that Friday's assignment makes sense. And a lot of you guys are doing a good job in my class. Some of you guys aren't. Okay, you guys know who you are. But most of you guys are doing great. This week, you have 3 assignments to turn in, and I want them to be turned in on time so that you don't fall behind. Some of you guys are extremely proud of some of your guys' self, because you're like, wow, I've never had such a high grade, or I've never had a good grade in the class. This is your chance to make sure and prove to me, and more importantly, prove to yourself that you can keep your grade up. Okay. And remember, to do that, all you got to do is make sure that you turn in the notes tomorrow, turn them in tomorrow. On Thursday, you're going to turn in a quiz. And on Friday, you're going to turn in a week 35 discussion. And your A will stay at an A. Your B will stay at a B. Hopefully your C goes up to a B or an A. And on Wednesday, if anyone has a D or an F, guess what? Join me at 12, and I can help you out, okay? And hopefully get you to an A. All right? Hold on. Someone just sent me a private chat. 1 second, guys. I got to respond to the student. Oh, she left. Never mind. Oops. Okay. All right. So last time, 3 assignments to turn in this week. If you want to keep your A up, turn them in on time. Okay. But for right now, today, we are going to start by taking notes, my beautiful friends. Is everyone type ready in the chat if you are ready to type or write down your notes? Type ready in the chat if you are ready to type or write down your notes. Remember, these notes, you're going to turn them in tomorrow. It's the first assignment to turn in this week. Wow, I was spammed in the chat with a bunch of ready, so let's begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new unit. This is the last unit, by the way. Actually, I want to show you guys something real quick. Let's go back onto Canvas. I want to show you guys something real quick. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today is the 3rd, right? Let me show you guys. This is the 3rd right here. This is today. Okay. My goal is to just blow your brains out with a bunch of knowledge this week and next week. Okay. I want to end this unit on the 14th. I shouldn't fall behind. Okay. That leaves this week right here. I want to just vibe and chill this week. If this week right here, the 17th through the 21st, if for some reason we fall behind from this unit, we might have to finish on this day or this day. But that would mean, ladies and gentlemen, that this day right here, 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 we can literally just vibe, game, have fun on Zoom. Okay. Because I want to have those days at the end of the school year where we just relax and have fun. Okay. But to do that, we have to just stay on top of these weeks right here. We have to go hard or go home these weeks so that we can have these days to relax and chill. And then after that, guys, you guys become 8th graders. Okay. You guys become 8th graders. So someone said, when is the last day of school? From what I know, this is the last day of school. This is what I've been told. Okay. I've been told that this is the last day of school. Okay. Now, whether they change it upon me or not, I'll let you guys know if something changes. But I think we have a holiday this day. I'm not sure. I think this day is a holiday. I'm not sure, though. I have to figure that. Let me check on my phone. Is it a holiday? Oh, no. The 31st is Memorial Day. This is a holiday. Oh, okay. So it seems like, yeah, we might have this day together. Okay. But yeah, from what I know, this is the last day. My goal today, we're here. My goal is to end this unit on this day. Okay. So we have to stay on top of it. All right. Y'all ready for this? Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, unit number 8, the last unit of the school year. Hopefully after this, you guys should be ready for 8th grade history. Okay. This is what the title is: Global Convergence. I would title your notes that right now. Okay. Global Convergence. And as you guys are writing that scary word, especially this long word right here, I'm going to tell you guys what does that word mean so that you guys aren't so confused. Okay. Hopefully you guys are writing this down at the same time or typing this down. The word convergence. Well, hopefully everyone knows what global means, right? Global means the whole world, right? Global. The word convergence means, let's pretend that Matthew is in pod number 3. I am in room 17. Jacob is at home right now. And let's pretend that all 3 of us, we all meet at the basketball courts here in Edison Middle School. That would mean that me, Matthew, and Jacob, we all converged. That means we were all in different points. We all started at different points and we all met for the first time. We all met together. Okay. And global convergence means, for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see that the old world will meet the new world. Different directions of the world are going to finally meet each other. Okay. Send me a number 7 when you're ready to go to the next slide. All right, let's go to the next slide. Let's go. Hold on. Well, technically only 7 people send me a 7. And there's 18 people that are still catching up. So let's wait for those at least 9 other people. And then Alfredo is actually Emerald. So let me change her name. Got it. All right, let's go to the next slide. Global convergence, ladies and gentlemen. I will give you a quiz about this, whatever we're going to learn today on Thursday. So make sure you're paying attention. All righty, guys. Remember, just kind of want to remind you guys our world, right? Here's the Mediterranean Sea. Okay. We talked about how Italy is right here, right? Oh, actually right here. Okay. They are destroying everyone when it comes to being filthy rich, right? Why? Because they have access to the sea and they could go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and go into India whenever they want. They can go into China whenever they want. They could go into Saudi Arabia whenever they want. And whenever they get there, it's not like they're just partying and vibing. No, they're trading. They're buying spices. They're buying silk. They're buying jewelry, and they're bringing it back to Italy, and they're selling it there. That's why people are loaded rich in Italy. Italians are super, super rich. The two countries that are jealous of Italy are Spain and Portugal, right? Here's Spain right here. Here's little Portugal right here. These two countries are looking at Italy and they're super jealous, right? They want to compete with Italy. They want to be just as rich as Italy, right? They want to have access to India, to China, which is over here, by the way. I should have probably put it up. They want to have access over here because they want to buy spices, jewelry, silk, tea, rice, porcelain. They want to buy all these things, bring them back to Spain and Portugal and make money for themselves. But why can't they do that? Okay, we talked about this already on Friday. They cannot do that because the Mediterranean Sea, all of this is owned by who? This Mediterranean Sea is dominated and controlled by who? Type it in the chat. I want to see who remembers. Italy, that's right. Good job, guys. You guys are just amazing. I love you guys. Italy, yes. Italy has saying, nope, we're controlling the Mediterranean Sea. If you want to go through here, then fine, give me some money, right? And Spain and Portugal are like, no, I don't want to go through there, okay? And that's when we talked about on Friday as well. Well, why can't they just go up through here? Well, because right here, there's some other kingdoms. They might get into fights with other kingdoms and they don't want that, okay? Why not go through here, through Africa? Well, because some of this still belongs to the Muslims. And y'all remember, tensions are still high after the Crusades. So you might want to stay away from them, okay? Why not go through the North Pole up here and then just go around? Bro, you want to freeze to death while meeting Santa Claus in the North Pole? No. The only option is to go around where? To go around where? Thank you, Jacob. You're already on the right track. Africa, right? Africa, which is not the shortest. It's not the shortest route. Thank you to everyone that typed Africa in the chat. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. All right. Here is the first little piece of information that you guys have to write down in 3, 2, 1. Okay. And let's make it a race. Let's see who can type or write the fastest. Italy, and it says right here, by the way, let me read this out. It says Italy was dominating in trade, Asia, Africa, and was very rich for it. Okay. We just talked about this right now. Okay. Send me my second favorite number, which is the number 8 when you're ready to go. Do not spam me with a bunch of 8s. Just let me know with 1 8 that you're ready to go. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Jacob. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you, Desiree. Is it the number 8 just the coolest looking number? It's just 2 circles on top of each other, or it looks like an infinity sign. That's awesome to me. Thank you, Luis. Thank you, Emerald. Thank you, Paisley. So even though I am going to give you guys a quiz on Thursday about what we're learning today, and they're probably going to be like, what, 4 questions or 5 questions? It could be anything. So I might ask you guys a question on what you just wrote right now. I probably ask you a question like, which country was dominating in trade with Asia, Africa, and was very rich for it? And then I put like A, Spain, B, Portugal, 3, Italy. And what would the answer be? Italy. All right, guys. I'm going to go to the next little thing. Here we go. It says Italy also controlled all of the trade routes in the Mediterranean Sea. And I'm sorry for how long that word is. I didn't come up with the title. I didn't name that sea. Your beef is with someone else. I didn't name the Mediterranean Sea. How are people already done writing this down? I just got 2 8s right now. Oh, they're probably from the last one. Right, I got it. I got it. For this one, send me a star to let me know you're done. And by the way, I mean this little star right here. Shout out to Genesis. Thank you. Shout out to Adam. Thank you. Shout out to Jacob. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Brianna Bear. Thanks, Luis. Thank you, Paisley Bear. Italy controlled all of the trade routes to the Mediterranean Sea. Shout out to Italy, man. They've been dominating since forever. Remember the Roman Empire? And now they're dominating in the Renaissance. Interesting. Thank you, Rebecca Bear. Thank you, Joaquin. Italy's king, yep. Italia, pepperoni, mozzarella, lasagna. What else? I know uncle in Spanish is tío. In Italian, it's zio, with the Z for zebra. Zio y zia. Croissant is French, yes. If you can't find the star, don't worry. Just send me send me anything. Just tell me you're ready. I just need to know everyone's ready to go to the next one. Okay, Matthew's ready. All right, let's go to the next one. Someone said just shift and press the number 8. Shift and press the number 8. All right, let's go to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Now, don't freak out. I know that one's long. Just hear me out, okay? At least copy this word by word. This down here, I know it's a lot. If you guys can paraphrase this or make this shorter, that would be fine. Someone in second period gave me a good idea. They're like, Mrs. Escobar, you should just change it to where you just write at least this right here. They started using ships to navigate the ocean around Africa. That's really the only important sentence from the bottom. So if you just want to copy just that, that's fine too. I should probably change that later today during lunch. Okay. While you guys are writing that down or typing that down in your notes, I'm going to read it out loud. It says Portugal and Spain were jealous. They were jealous. And you guys know what jealousy feels like. It sucks being jealous about someone, right? Some of you guys get jealous because, I don't know, someone's funnier than you. Some of you guys get jealous because the person you like someone else. Some of you guys get jealous because, why do you guys get jealous for? I don't know. Just being jealous about someone sucks. I used to be jealous about everyone in middle school. And then you grow up and you don't care about anyone. So life is awesome. But anyways, Portugal and Spain were super jealous of Italy. They're like, bro, they're richer than us. They're richer than us. And because they wanted to compete with Italy, what do they start doing? They start using ships to go around Africa. Using ships to go around Africa. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking, like, why is she telling this all this? Like, didn't she tell us all this last Friday? Yes, you're right. But on Friday, I just wanted you guys to pay attention. Today, I want you guys just to write. And if you guys hear it twice or 3 times, that's like engraved into your mind. So now whenever in life someone asks you like, hey, how come Europe like discovered America? You'd be like, bro, let me tell you, bro, okay? And you just start dropping some knowledge bombs. You'd be like, bro, okay, it all started with Italy, right? Italy was super rich, controlled the Mediterranean Sea, and Portugal and Spain, they got jealous, okay? So they started using ships to go around Africa, but then you get this one guy, this one guy called, what's his name? He's ugly. Christopher Columbus. Oh yeah, that guy. We'll talk about him in the next bullet point. Someone said it literally best in the chat. They're like, you could literally, they said it perfectly in one sentence. They literally just summarize all of this. In one sentence, they said, Portugal and Spain grew jealous and wanted to compete with Italy for trade. Bam. Whoa. Bro, you should have just done my whole slide. With that one sentence, you could have just explained it all. All right, let's go to the next little bullet point. Here's that bullet point. Let me erase that little star I drew. Okay, here's the next bullet point. While you guys are writing that down or typing that down, let me read this out loud. It says, Portugal started leading in global exploration. Now, this is something, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys are writing or typing down right now, this new bullet point, I didn't explain on Friday. I completely forgot to explain it, and I'm about to explain it right now. It says, Portugal actually started leading in global exploration. How? Well, they were the first people in history to acquire. That's a fancy word that I wish you guys start to use so you guys can sound intelligent. Acquire means to obtain or to get. So they were the first people in history to acquire an empire across the sea. And when you guys are done writing this down, I'm going to go onto Google Earth and explain exactly what I'm talking about, because I don't think this makes sense to you guys yet. And whenever you guys are done with that bullet point, send me the number 3. That's a request from Jacob. Send me the number 3 when you guys are done with these bullet points. Someone said in the chat, can't Italy get war with Spain and Portugal for land? Or take over Spain and Portugal? You're saying shouldn't Italy go into war with Spain and Portugal for trying to win them? I mean, they can. They could have probably started a war with Spain and Portugal, but Italy, honestly, they're too busy getting dubs. They're too busy being awesome and rich. They don't care for other countries. They don't look at Spain and Portugal like as an actual competition. They're like, why get in a fight with them? They're behind. So they never really started that war. There's differences, but never a war like that. That's a good point, though. That's a good point. Thank you, Jacob. Already done writing. That's awesome. Some of you guys are super quick. And then with peace and love, some of you guys are super slow, but that's fine. That's totally fine. Everyone is different. And that's okay. Oh, I'm stretching. Oh, it's because some of you guys are typing. Okay, that makes sense. How come some of you guys are fast? Okay, so let me explain real quick. What did this last bullet point mean? Because I said that I didn't mention it on Friday, right? So Portugal and Spain, they were both jealous, right, of Italy. But Portugal moved first. Okay, let me show you what that means. Portugal is right here, right? Spain is right here. Portugal wanted to get a head start from Spain. So what they start doing is, let me zoom in more because It won't make sense unless I zoom in. Let's zoom in extremely close. Okay. All right. Here's Portugal or Portugal, right? They start selling their ships to go around Africa, and they're the first people to find these islands. You see these little islands right here? Yes or no? You guys see them? Okay. They find those islands, guys, and they're like, look, even though technically your land is not connected to our land, guess what? You're going to belong to us. And that's the first time you see anyone in history do that. Because remember, every time we've learned about empires growing and growing, the land they're getting and adding to their empires is always connected to the original land, right? But this is the first time in history where you see someone say, yeah, I don't care if your land is not even close or connected to my land, you still now belong to me, right? You're going to be a part of my empire. Okay. And then Portugal wanted that to happen so that they can take as many things from here, and they found a little bit of stuff that they can use, and they would bring it back to Portugal and they would sell. And that's how they slowly started getting ahead of Spain. Okay. Spain is right here. This is Spain right here. Right here. That's Spain. They slowly started getting ahead of Spain, which is another reason why Christopher Columbus was really jealous to find a new route. Okay, because Portugal was really good at finding all the islands. And it's not just one island. Look, if I zoom out a little bit, or if I just keep going down, there's more islands here. Here's some more islands right here. Also belong to Portugal. And there's more and more and more. There's some more over here. I know there's Cape Cod. Where's Cape Cod? Is this Cape Cod? I don't know why Google Earth is glitching and I can only see the first letter. I don't know why. There's another island somewhere down here. I don't know. Okay. But Portugal starts dominating these. Okay. And that's what it's kind of like the United States, right? We have 50 states. One of the states is Hawaii, right? So let's go to United States. This is the main land, right? But we have a random state called Hawaii, which is technically way over here. This is all of Hawaii. And guess what? It belongs to the United States. Okay. That's not the first time someone does that. The Portuguese did that first. Okay. All right. That's kind of what I wanted to explain. Let's go back to the slides. Bam, 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 bam. And now we get to Christopher Columbus. Okay. Right here. And then hurry up, guys, with peace and love, because I want to show you guys a video that I haven't been able to finish with my other classes, and I want to finish it with you guys. Okay. While you guys are writing that down or typing that down, let me read this out loud. It says, Christopher Columbus, boo. Sorry, I shouldn't be mean. But anyways, Christopher Columbus, boo, presented a new way to get to India. And this is what we talked about on Friday, right? This bro, look, even though he's kind of shady, he's kind of smart. He figured out. Someone said, this is a good question. Someone asked in the chat just asked right now, do we write the whole name Christopher Columbus? Honestly, guys, if you guys are smart, I would just write the letter C, and you guys should know who that is. Christopher Columbus, just do CC. Okay. Hopefully everyone understands that CC is Christopher Columbus. No, the whole slide. I don't know what you mean, Rebecca. You guys already wrote this down, right? Check. You guys already wrote this down. Check. You guys already wrote this down. Check. You guys already wrote this down. Check. You guys just need this one right now. Bullet point. Yes. Oh, I see what you mean. Rebecca's saying, do we have to write all of this down right here? If you guys can paraphrase it, if you guys can make it shorter, then go ahead. That's up to you guys. If you guys can make it shorter, then go ahead. I see what you guys mean now. Okay, while you guys are writing that down, making it shorter, whatever you want, I'm going to read this out loud. It says, Christopher Columbus presented a new way to get to India. He believed that if the world was a sphere, he should arrive to India faster if he simply crosses the Atlantic Ocean. And honestly, that was a big brain move. Bro was kind of smart. Shady, but smart, right? He was like, okay, you got the scientific revolution, you got Galileo, you got Isaac Newton, you have all these guys saying in Italy that the world is a sphere. If that's the case, shouldn't I just be able to cross the ocean and get to the other side? Duh. Duh. But little did he know, there's 2 continents right there in the way. Little did he know he was about to find a whole new civilization of humans. They weren't new, they were already there, but you guys get what I mean. Okay, Emerald and Jacob are the first ones to finish. Send me the word done when you are done so I can show you guys the video. And hurry, because we only have 5 minutes left. Ah! No, I'm going to show you guys this video. I'm sorry. I know some of you guys aren't done. I love you guys. These slides, by the way, are in the Canvas. They're in Canvas, okay? I just want to show you guys this video so badly because I haven't been able to finish it with my other classes, and I want to finish it with you guys because I love you guys. Let me see. Let me share my sound. Let's go. So I'm about to show you guys a video that talks about whether Christopher, and I'm going to leave that up to you guys because I don't want to put in your own, I don't want you guys to make you believe whatever I believe. I want you guys to have your own opinions, right? So what I put here is a video where it's a guy arguing that Christopher Columbus is a bad guy, and you get this other guy arguing that Christopher Columbus is actually a hero that should be celebrated, okay? Let's watch it real quick.
Many people in the United States and Latin America have grown up celebrating the anniversary of Christopher Columbus's voyage. But was he an intrepid explorer who brought 2 worlds together? Or a ruthless exploiter who brought colonialism and slavery? And did he even discover America at all? It's time to put Columbus on the stand in History versus Christopher Columbus.
Order in the court. Wait, am I even supposed to be at work today?
So you guys see the skinny guy? This skinny guy is arguing against Christopher Columbus. Okay, he's not for Christopher Columbus.
Yes, Your Honor. From 1792, Columbus Day was celebrated in many parts of the United States on October 12th, the actual anniversary date. But although it was declared an official holiday in 1934, individual states aren't required to observe it. Only 23 states close public services, and more states are moving away from it completely.
What a pity.
This guy is actually arguing for Christopher Columbus. So he is on Christopher Columbus's side. Okay, and I'm going to leave that up to you to see whose arguments, whose side are you on?
In the 70s, we even moved it to the second Monday in October so people could get a nice 3-day weekend. But I guess you folks just hate celebrations. What are we celebrating again? Come on, Your Honor. We all learned it in school. Christopher Columbus convinced the King of Spain to send him on a mission to find a better trade route to India. Not by going east over land, but sailing west around the globe. Everyone said it was crazy because they still thought the world was flat, but he knew better. And when in 1492 he sailed the ocean blue, he found something better than India, a whole new continent. What rubbish. First of all, educated people knew the world was round since Aristotle. Secondly, Columbus didn't discover anything. There were already people living here for millennia. And he wasn't even the first European to visit. The Norse had settled Newfoundland almost 500 years before. You don't say, so how come we're not all wearing those cow helmets?
Actually, they didn't really wear those either. Who cares what some Vikings did way back when? Those settlements didn't last, but Columbus's did. And the news he brought back to Europe spread far and wide, inspiring all the explorers and settlers who came after. Without him, none of us would be here today. And because of him, millions of Native Americans aren't here today. Do you know what Columbus did in the colonies he founded? He took the very first natives he met prisoner and wrote in his journal about how easily he could conquer and enslave all of them.
Oh, come on. Everyone was fighting each other back then. Didn't the natives even tell Columbus about other tribes raiding and taking captives?
Yes, but tribal warfare was sporadic and limited. It certainly didn't wipe out 90% of the population.
So the other guy just asked him, well, they're already fighting anyways. Why do you care? And then this guy was saying, well, yeah, but at least they wouldn't wipe out 90% of the population, which is 40% more than Thanos did in Avengers. But whatever, let's keep going.
Why is celebrating this Columbus so important to you anyway?
Your Honor, Columbus's voyage was an inspiration to struggling people all across Europe, symbolizing freedom and new beginnings. And his discovery gave our grandparents and great-grandparents the chance to come here and build better lives for their children. Don't we deserve a hero to remind everyone that our country was built on the struggles of immigrants? And what about the struggles of Native Americans who were nearly wiped out and forced into reservations, and whose descendants still suffer from poverty and discrimination? How can you make a hero out of a man who caused so much suffering? That's history. You can't judge a guy in the 15th century by modern standards. People back then even thought spreading Christianity and civilization across the world was a moral duty. Actually, he was pretty bad even by old standards. While governing Hispaniola, he tortured and mutilated natives who didn't bring him enough gold, and sold girls as young as 9 into sexual slavery. And he was brutal even to the other colonists he ruled, to the point that he was removed from power and thrown in jail. When the missionary Bartolomé de las Casas visited the island, he wrote, from 1494 to 1508, over 3 million people had perished from war, slavery, and the mines. Who in future generations will believe this? Well, I'm not sure I believe those numbers.
Say, aren't there other ways the holiday is celebrated?
In some Latin American countries, they celebrate the same date under different names, such as Dia de la Raza. In these places, it's more a celebration of the native and mixed cultures that survived through the colonial.
So some people, instead of celebrating Christopher Columbus Day, they celebrate Feliz Dia de la Raza, where you celebrate the Native Americans, the OG. Should I keep going, guys? Is this okay? Or we're almost done with the video? Okay, some of you guys are like, no, let's go to lunch. Okay, let me just finish it real quick. We have like 50 seconds left.
Colonial period. Some places in the U.S. have also renamed the holiday as Native American Day or Indigenous Peoples Day, and changed the celebrations accordingly.
So why not just change the name if it's such a problem?
Because it's tradition. Ordinary people need their heroes and their founding myths. Can't we just keep celebrating the way we've been doing for a century without having to delve into all this serious research? It's not like anyone is actually celebrating genocide. Traditions change, and the way we choose to keep them alive says a lot about our values.
Well, it looks like giving tired judges a day off isn't one of those values anyway.
Traditions and holidays are important to all cultures, but a hero in one era may become a villain in the next, as our historical knowledge expands and our values evolve. And deciding what these traditions should mean today is a major part of putting history on trial.
Big lesson learned. A hero back then could possibly be a villain today. You have to always do your research. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Tomorrow, I will see you guys again, and you guys will turn in the notes you guys started on today. Love you guys. Stay safe. Bye. Bye.